James, you're a career achiever, a member of the Millionaires Club, and you made millions. Outside of all of your success, tell me, what drives you and what makes you so passionate about the B.A.S.E.E.O team? And I also want you to tell me what this opportunity is all about and why it's so incredible.
Okay, it's kind of one and the same. First of all, I have over 20 years experience in this industry, and when I first had the opportunity to first and foremost look at the vehicle that we had as a team with T&I, one of the things that stood out for me was the integrity of the founders. I've been with 12 different companies in this arena, and I've never seen a company that has founders like T&I. And that's the reason for the track record. That's unprecedented. Now today we create a new industry, and there's really no competitor. I mean, there's nobody that has the kind of product that we have, and that's first and foremost. But when you add the integrity of the 5 individuals that head up T&I, and when I looked at my experience, when I took a look at this, that stood out. That's number one. Number two, when you look at the B.A.S.E.E.O team as a whole, the thing that drives me, when I first took a look at this industry, I was a person that had a job, and of course I was thankful for it, but what I was honest about to myself was that when I looked at working and like getting paid, what I realized was that I was just putting my dreams on the shelf. All the dreams I had as a young man, the kind of things that I wanted to do, when I looked at my situation working every day, I was just very honest with myself, and I just realized that I was never going to achieve the things I wanted in life when I went back as a young man, and never going to live the kind of lifestyle that I really truly wanted to live working a job. And in fact, behind that, I always felt weird. And the reason I felt weird was that because of most people that have a job, I always felt like, was I the only one that really wasn't satisfied with what I could get with my paycheck? And so when I got involved in this arena, what excited me was that I didn't have a boss, for example. I mean, I worked for myself, but I wasn't in business by myself. And that's what kind of brings me to how really B.A.S.E.E.O really came into existence. When I think about the fact that when I took a look at this, I was focused on my dreams and my goals, but I wasn't really thinking about building friendships and relationships. And at the same time, when I reflect back on the birth of our team, for example, one of the things I learned in this arena was that you attract people with like minds. And because the kind of training that we have, you get a chance to build relationships and nurture them. And when you got a group of individuals with like minds that come together, it's something special that happens. A lot of times it's magic. For example, one of the things I share all the time is, imagine if you had a family, an extended family, where I'm talking about cousins, nieces, nephews, and of course siblings, and you're all real close, a close-knit family. You love each other, And collectively, each one of you, let's say it's 15 or 20 of you, have all managed to put $200,000 or $300,000 aside. And now this family decide they want to open a restaurant. Imagine how simple that would be. Outside of doing the research and find the best way to run that restaurant, imagine how simple that would be. Or if that family decide they want to acquire some real estate. You know, all those things would be possible because first of all, you loved each other, you cared about each other, and then second of all, you know, you had the resources. And that's what this opportunity is about for me. That's what drives me, because what I've learned is in this industry here, most people are not going to make $10,000 or $15,000 a month. But then think about having a family and you're close, and if we're able to just make $500 to $1,000 a month, what will be possible, you know, for an individual that makes an extra $500 or $1,000 a month? For example, could you pay some bills off? Could you, you know, does that give you some extra money to invest? And then imagine that you have 40 or 50 of these individuals that over a period of, like, let's say 5 or 10 years, are able to put a substantial amount of money aside. And at the same time, you know, you've grown to care about each other and you get closer. And then when you add to it the fact that this company is producing millionaires, and so you have several of the individuals that are millionaires that are in the mix. Then you have people that are cash flowing $25,000 or $30,000 a month, as well as the people that have just been able to get a clean slate, save an extra, or I should say have passive residual income that producing an extra $500 to $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 a month. And you pool all these resources with some of the most talented people that you know that have like minds, and then think about the things we can do in the future. I just believe that collectively we can take our dreams off of the fence, so to speak, or take them off the shelf. If you have 40 or 50 people that have put money and resources together, and so now you have a handful of individuals over here that just want to buy some retirement, a retirement home or something in a tropical area. You've got some other individuals that come together and decide they want to do a real estate venture. Then you have somebody over here on the other side that wants to get together and they want to own restaurants or whatever. That just collectively, the sky truly is the limit when you put that kind of, put those kind of people together. And you know, you add the resources with a proven vehicle, like this company T&I offers, where you can build passive residual income. And you know, when I look at that mix, to me that's B.A.S.E.E.O. I mean, I've never really got involved with this to like, for example, make friends, but once I really understood how this works in the industry and everything else, and then when I look back and reflect today, I don't feel as weird today, because I'm surrounded by so many people that do understand that we deserve more. And so when you put that together, you have passive residual income. For me, I just truly feel like the sky truly is the limit.